Alright, what's up, Mug Gang? As you guys can see, we have a bunch of bakery items here. This is from the world famous Porto's Cuban bakery located here in Southern California. It's a staple. If you guys don't know about Porto's, basically the story in a nutshell is a woman named Rosa from Cuba. She had a bakery shop there. It was very popular, but then when the communist regime took over, they immigrated to Southern California where she started her bakery, and the rest is history because now they're really popular with locations all over Southern California. And as you guys know, we're in quarantine, so she got us some takeout from the West Covina location. And yeah guys, we got about 6 dozen bakery items. So we got the cheese guava strudel right here, and we got the chicken empanada right here from my Spanish folks. Meat pies. If you guys have seen Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber on Fleet Street, it's not made of human meat. These are hands down probably my favorite, the cheese danishes. I could eat about 10 of those at a time. And then these ones right here are the ham croquettes. And these ones are the potato balls, my second favorite. All of these items right here are what they're known for. So yeah, we're in for a treat, guys. We're about to give you guys taste tests and run through all of them right now. So we're gonna try it from my recommendations and favorites first, alright? So this one is the cheese Danish. Look at how hard the crust is on the outside. Do you hear it? It's a little bit hollow. There's like sugar flakes on top. I'm gonna bite into it. Let me know if you hear that crunch. Indeed, my suspicions are correct. It's very crunchy from the little glaze and crust on the outside. There's a couple layers to this. So outside is really hard and crusty, not in a bad way. There's like a little sear on the outside with all the sugar, kind of like the top of a creme brulee. And then there's a second layer, which is really flaky. And then there's a inside layer that's just really soft, moist, and delicious. That's where you get the cheese. It's like a really soft croissant filled with cheese. And the cheese they use has like a hint of sweetness. Kind of tastes like cream cheese. It's really delicious. Moving on to the second one, the cheese guava roll. It's a little bit similar to the cheese Danish, but there's some differences. So let's bite and see. Very similar, but little differences. This one's a lot more flaky than the cheese Danish. Instead of 3 layers, there's 2 layers. A really flaky outside layer that just crumbles when you bite into it. And then on the inside, it's also really soft, moist, and delicious like a cheese Danish. There's a little bit of the cheese, as you guys can see, from the cheese Danish. But what separates this one from the other one is the red guava sauce in here. If you guys had guava before, it is sweet, but not too overbearing with sweetness. And there's just like a hint of berry in there. It's just, finger licking good. Can't stress enough that you need to eat these fresh. And this is a party hit, guys. The prices are actually very good. For like 6 dozens or so, it was around $67. If you guys bring Portos to a party, everyone's gonna love you. And try my next favorite, which are these potato balls right here. So the texture is really crunchy on the outside. Let's bite into it. This is also, as you guys can see, multi-layered. There's a little light layer of crunchiness from it being fried from the outside, but your teeth just carve straight through this potato ball. On the inside is like nice soft mashed potatoes, and then beefy goodness on the inside. Scrumptious. Alright, so this is our ham croquette right here. Take a little bite of it first. Very similar to the potato ball. Obviously though, it's like a different shape. This one's more oval. You bite into it and you taste the ham right away. Mixed in is the mashed potatoes like on the other potato ball. Tastes like the potato ball, but instead of ground beef inside, it's ham. Wow, there's actually a lot of ham in here. You taste it in every bite. Alright, move on to our final 2 contestants. The empanada right here. So the empanada is basically like a Spanish pastry with meat inside for all my Spanish viewers out there. And this is a chicken empanada. Let's check it out. little bit different than the other one. The crust on the outside is a little bit thicker. You get a little bit more when you bite into it. It's more of like a snack, like an appetizer, rather than like a little pastry dessert. And there's chicken in there with peas, carrots, and onions. It has a little sweet glaze on it. It's pretty fire, guys. So on to the last one, our meat pie. So it's filling the texture out. It's also, you know, hollow, hard. There's a little glaze on it. I wonder if it's sweet on the outside. Let's just take a bite. Wow, this one's really impressive. This is actually my first time trying this one. I'm really surprised. I've had a lot of meat pies before, but none taste like this. The outside, the glaze, is really sweet, like on top of the guava and the cheese Danish. But then when you bite in, the first layer is really chewy, soft, and then you keep biting in, it's hollow, and there's a little bit of stewed ground beef in there with some chili. Wow, this meat pie is spectacular, guys. A little bit of tanginess. You just gotta taste it to experience it. There's a Vietnamese French pastry that we eat called a pâté chaude, which I'm comparing it to. And the pâté chaude, the meat inside is like a little spicy sausage kind of meat, but the meat in here is kind of like a stew. It's really interesting flavor. Yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna finish the rest of this guava one right here. Wow. I don't know what they put in this little cream cheese sauce, but it's just finger licking good, and you guys gotta try it at least once when you're here in Southern California. Flaky. It's like you're biting into a cloud of cheesy goodness. Yum. Voila. Alright guys, so there you have it. If you guys liked watching me trying out Porto's top pastries and you guys want to see more, like this video, comment where you guys want us to go next, and subscribe for more food adventures. Deuces.